Oh man, God almighty, man. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. I'm here working on some. No, what I'm here doing is putting my stuff back together. This has been a pretty good, productive weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. Weather's been beautiful, and played a bunch of gigs. I don't know if anybody caught me on Friday. Anybody who's out here listening caught me Friday the at Barton College for the Jonathan Scott Bennett Scholarship Endowment. Truck just went by. It's been no vehicles until I pressed record. I've said this before. I'm right downtown Wilson, North Carolina, right in the middle of town. It's a Sunday afternoon, and there's no traffic, hardly ever, until now. But during the week, when I've tried to record, during the week, you get foot traffic. I mean, this is not a soundproof room. It's not a studio per se, It's a place where I teach out of and work on instruments. So you get all kind of street noise. I'm like, the courthouse is right here, literally, right? You can't see me but it's right there. I walk up my front door, I can see the steps of the courthouse, put it that way. And so anyway, if you're hearing any crazy background noise, it's what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, back to the topic. The topic is shows. Been playing. I mentioned before that I'd hurt my arm, and I was really worried about this week. Played a couple gigs since I've hurt my arm, and it was really tough. I made it through it, but it was tough. But I was really worried about this weekend because it's 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that I had to play. And I was like, I hope it holds out, and it has. Anyway, Friday I did that, the scholarship endowment fundraiser at Barton College. And it was for a friend of mine's son who tragically passed away his freshman year in college. Anyway, she created this fund. Rita Bennett created this endowment for scholarship funds, and I think this is the 7th year. I've got the program right here in front of me. But I believe this is the 7th year, and let's see, 2000. Well, this may be the 8th year. 2000. This is the 7th year, and she's asked me to do this on numerous occasions every year, and I've never been able to do it until this year. And I'm like, I'm gonna keep my calendar open for that day, and I got it. So we did that, and we did the music of. It was basically the music of Stephen Schwartz, and it was. I'll just run down a few of the songs. Magic to Do from Pippin, Extraordinary from Pippin, Colors of the Wind, Pocahontas. Let's see, Right Track was from Pippin. We did some stuff from Godspell, All the Best. We did some stuff from Wicked, for good. Let's see. As long as you're mine, dancing through life, and a bunch of other stuff. Tunes. I've heard a few of these songs, but I've never played any of them. So the learning curve on it was steep for me. But it's theater, man. What I like about it is there's all these time changes. It's it can be complicated and it's challenging. And we did it. We made it through it. My brother from another mother, David Daniels, played drums on it. He was really stressing because his drum charts had no information. I wish I had one of those charts here I could show you. It's like it's like 40 some bars of nothing, and in the middle of there is supposed to be some kind of a cue or whatever. He's like, what? Anyway, I felt for him, but he did an excellent job. We all did. It was great. Great cause and what have you. They've raised a lot of money and what have you. So it's been, like I said, it's taking a tragedy and finding some kind of a silver lining out of it. And that's what it's been. And then Saturday had Beats and Eats, which is an annual music festival here in Wilson. It's usually in the fall. It's usually hot as all get out. Yesterday was nice weather, but it was hot. Let's see. Then, man, I forgot to turn the air conditioner off. Hold on a second. Oh man, that would be hard. I don't know if you can hear that air conditioning, but I believe you can. But I just turned it off. It's got to cycle through. Anyway, Beats and Eats was Saturday. We played TripleWide. That's the other band I play. One of the bands I play in, TripleWide. We did a TripleWide trio because our singer Whitney couldn't make the gig. So we did what the band started out with as a 3-piece, and we did our thing. And as I said, it's beautiful weather this weekend, but on that stage, on the side that I was standing on, the sun was right in my face. It was hot, and some of the stuff you got to put up with when you're playing music. I probably ate 10 pounds of bugs, gnats. Man, they were wearing me out. But other than that, it was really good. I think this is the third time. That was the second time. That's the second time that I played my PhD. No, I take that back. This is the third time. Third time I played my PhD, in a gig. Yeah, I played it. The first time I played it was with Fatmouth over in Garner, which is what I just did today also. So that was at a gig today with Fatmouth, but I'll tell you about that. But anyway, I played it there. Then I played at Casita at the brewery with TripleWide. And then I played it again yesterday with TripleWide again at the Beats and Eats on the Whirlygig stage. If you don't know what the Whirlygig stage, if you know anything about Whirlygigs, if you don't know, Google it. I didn't know anything about them until I moved down here. I've been down here for a few years. And they start talking about the Whirlygigs. I won't go into a great deal about it, but if you Google it, you'll know. It's pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy story. But anyway, there's a park that's 2 blocks down from my place right here. And we played the Beats and Eats. We played, TripleWide played first, and then it was Mac and Juice from Wilmington. They played second. And they really killed it too, man. They really killed it. And the funny thing is the bass player from that band, he asked me before because they were already set up when I got there, and they said, if you want to use my rig, that's fine. I'm like, oh yeah, great. He's playing a Mesa Boogie rig. It sounded really good. And I really appreciate him letting me use that, because that was just one less thing I had to do. But anyway, we actually have met before, and it took David Daniels to make me remember. It was a few years ago. We were down in Wilmington sitting in with a really amazing guitar player down there named Brett Johnson. And this guy was playing bass with him. And I'm like, man, So anyway, small world. Circles. We move in circles. So yeah, that was yesterday. And then today I played with Fatmouth again at Krafty's in Garner. And I used my PhD once more, along with my trusty old 04 Fender Deluxe. I'm gonna switch cameras because it'll give you a better idea. Yeah. This bass here, it's got a lot of miles on it. This is an 04 Fender Deluxe jazz bass, active electronics. It's got the 18-volt system in it. The preamp in this bass is, I think it's the same preamp. I believe it's the same preamp that's in the Victor Bailey signature Fender. It's the same kind of electronics layout. So I'm pretty sure that it's the same preamp. But this is my slap machine. Got a little story about that bass, this bass, and how I obtained it that's another video. I think I'm gonna do a video about all of my basses. Well, not all of them, because I'd use up all my data. Jesus. But the ones, my main instruments and what have you. Well, they're all my main instruments. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video about them all. Anyway, Fatmouth played today at Krafty's, and that's Graham Sloniger and Tucker Sanders and Mitch Morton and myself. And we haven't been together in a while. Tucker has been, the drummer, has been off making money. He's out in the Midwest and stuff, and he's finally back. So we had a gig today, and it went surprisingly well. It's what happens when you play with some really phenomenal musicians, man. I mean, these guys are really good, really good. That's the video that I have not made yet. I've talked about not all the bands, but most of the bands that I play in, and I haven't spoke about Fatmouth yet. I don't think I have, but I'm making that video next. So anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. I just got finished. I just came back from Garner, from that gig, and I went and set up all my stuff and plugged everything in to make sure that it works, and jammed a little bit. There's a soul food restaurant right around the corner, or right across the parking lot from where we played, and I ended up going over there to get something to eat. And yeah, I wish I could remember the name of the place. I should have got a call, but anyway, I have to look it up. It's good. So I got home and ate that. Got here and ate that and stuff. Now, rejuvenated. But that's been my weekend. It's been a long weekend. It's been a productive weekend, and my arm feels pretty good. It's a little sore. But nothing like it's been for the last few weeks. So, I'm playing again. See, what's on the calendar? I think, let's see, I got something coming up. But I had to look at my calendar. But I don't think I have anything next weekend. Next weekend is, my calendar's right here, Dale. Look at it. Yeah, I don't have, I don't, it says the Monitors have a gig on the 25th. I'm not sure about that. I have to call. I had to make a phone call because that one surprised me. I didn't think we had anything else for a while. Hey, we'll see. Okay. Hey, I keep forgetting to do this. Every time I make a video, I end up thinking about it as soon as I stop. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already done so, please do. If you have, I really appreciate it. I really do. Throw me a thumbs up, throw a comment out there, Tell me what you might want to hear, me talk about or play. Like I told you, like I said, I don't really do covers because it can be a pain actually. But we'll see. I might give it a shot. We'll see. Let me know. Throw a comment down. I will respond. And I would be greatly appreciative of the following, the subscription and the thumbs up. It helps out the channel. It helps the channel immensely. It pushes it to, the more you interact with it, the more it will, the algorithm, YouTube, whatever, will push it to other people who are not subscribed, who might have an interest in what I'm talking about. Hey, we'll see. So hook me up. Thank you. And with that said, I'm going to call it a day. I want you guys to take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend and the next week coming. Be safe. Love one another. And I'll talk at you later. Peace. Oh man, God.